Whatever shit, Timus here. Since I'm doing my reviews for Mike Myers movies because it's Pandora, here's my review for the 2003 classic Dr. Seuss's The Cat in the Hat. Alright, I'm going to say something that's very unpopular here. Now, I know the movie got horrible reviews. So many people, including Dr. Seuss's wife herself, were not thrilled by this film at all. Like, I kid you not. Dr. Seuss's wife actually even his of course widow at the time was very critically of the film and decided to not allow any further live action adaptations of her husband's work. They were allowed to do animation stuff like of course since then they did Horror and Here's a Who, Lorax, most recent the Grinch film. They got an animated Cat in the Hat movie in the works, but they were no longer allowed to do live action adaptations. So there was supposed to be a sequel called the Cat, based on the Cat in the Hat comes back, but that was automatically canceled. But I'm not gonna lie, I always got a kick out of this. I mean, it's a great film. No, it gets pretty dumb at times too. It gets pretty cringeworthy. There are some cringeworthy moments in this thing, but I'm not gonna lie, I had a fun time with this thing. Of course, here you do got Mike Myers playing the role of the Cat in the Hat, who arrives at the home of this, young, of these, siblings. Sally Warner, played by Dakota Fanning, and her brother Conrad, played by Spencer Breslin. And while their mother, played by the late Kelly Preston, is out, the family's pet fish, voiced by Sean Hayes, objects to the cat's presence, and of course that doesn't really stop the cat from pretty much trying to have fun here. And there are crazy antics that ends up happening throughout the whole thing. It is such a really fun one. It is entertaining. Mike Myers, I think he does a great job at voicing the Cat in the Hat. He definitely really, you could definitely tell he is imposing as his iconic characters. He definitely has like that Shrek feel to him. There is times where he do sound like Austin Powers at times. So definitely is your pure Mike Myers as Grays. And of course, you do got some other cool cast members like the late Kelly Preston playing the mother again. This was great. Alec Baldwin, Amy Hill, who plays the babysitter who doesn't even babysit at all. She just sleeps the whole day, and yeah, she didn't even expect anything to happen, despite them actually using her as a boat at one point. Talk about a heavy sleeper. Um, I mean, this has some really dumb moments, but it is so fun. It's entertaining. If I gotta think some really dumb moments, obviously the cupcake scene was really messed up. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen this film, to be honest, but I remember you should always really get a kick out of this. It even has a cameo by Paris Hilton, believe it or not. So, yeah, that's a awkward moment there. If you want to see Paris Hilton in a kids movie, Cat in the Hat is one for you. But anyway, yeah. Now this movie was, of course, directed by Bo Welch, who I thought did an okay job here. I mean, I admit, kind of has not as good as the Grinch live action movie with Jim Carrey, but I still always got a kick out of it. Uh, you know, it it gets dumb, but it definitely has some fun dumb to it. It has some heart to it, in my opinion. I mean, it's not a bad film here, and Alec Baldwin, his part of this was really fun to watch too. I mean, it's a shame that we never really got to see Mike Myers play this role again, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. If you guys haven't seen it, it is on Netflix. Go watch it. I've always had a kick out of it, and yeah, like I said, there are some really dumb stuff that ends up happening in this. Of course, you got Thing One, Thing Two popping up in this too. Sean Hayes' voice, the fish, is really fun. Is a funny character. Uh, yeah, not that bad of a film here. And of course has lots of fun memes, like when the cat was going to literally attack that poor kid with a bat. Which, oh man, cat, what? Come on. Of course, the scene where that kid ends up, pretty much hitting the cat's behind there, which will get you every time. I mean, yeah, who doesn't love Cat in the Hat? It's a guilty pleasure, in my opinion. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen the 2003 version of the Cat in the Hat? If so, what's up? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simmer signing out.